afternoon and welcome to another Project Bimmer video on my 1995 E36 BMW 318i. In this video we're going to be reattaching the rear view mirror. So as you can see, it's come off, and along with the mounting as well. It all come off in one bit. I actually separated the mounting, so it should be a simple matter of gluing the mounting back on. Wait for the glue to dry, and once that's done, this should fit on. Now I need to mark a position of where it was. I don't know how well you're going to see there. There's a bit of a witness mark where the mirror was. Now it just so happens there's a little mark there on the glass, which is pretty much in the centre. So all I need to do is mark that with a Sharpie. That'll get me in my position. I don't know how else is going to come out on camera. I'll just take the top of my Sharpie. I think from a certain angle you can actually see where it was, so I'll just mark it. That's about the middle of where the mounting wants to be. So with that done, I can go back inside and start preparing for gluing it back on. So I don't know how well you'll see that, but this needs to be perfectly clean. So I've got some baby wipes, which are handy for just about everything. So give it all a really good clean. And that's why you use a Sharpie on the outside. So I've got some of my roll, shop towel, so dry that off. And we should have a perfectly clean surface to start sticking this back on. Now this needs to go on a certain way, because I'll just show you on the mirror. You can see there, if you can see, there's like rods. Just try balance it. So I'm doing this with one hand, and this will go in a certain way. If we just stick it on windscreen, it's a bit of a chance. Now, if you look on the mounting where it fits in. I don't know if you can see it there, there's a little bit of a ledge that engages on that. So we want our ledge on the mounting to be at the bottom. I'll just show you. So it wants to be in that orientation. I don't know if you can see that. So we better mark the position of this as well. I'll just put a mark with my Sharpie. I'll just have to put this camera down because it's a bit hard doing everything one-handed. So if you remember, that's at the bottom. We have our ledge at the bottom. So I'll just mark it. I mean, there's a notch which will give us the top. So I'll just put a little mark on with my Sharpie anyway, and then can start gluing it. So this is the stuff I'm using. It's a proper mirror adhesive. I got it from Halfords. I think it was £6 from Halfords. So what I'll do, get this out with a packet. I'll need to cut this, and I'm going to have to mount this camera a bit better, so I'll just grab my tripod then. I'm not going to do everything one-handed. Okay, mounted on a tripod, so I can use both my hands now. So what I need to do is I need to cut the top of this tube off as per the instructions. Just move that out of the way. I'll see if I can look. There we go. I can just put that on when I'm done. So get me mount. And that says it just come clean off. I was literally wiping the windscreen, and I just nudged it with my hand, and it just literally broke off. I'll just check these instructions again. Yeah, cut the top off the tube, apply adhesive to the button, yeah. So why is there no glue coming out? Might not cut enough off, so I'll just cut a bit more off. There we go, that's a bit more like it. See if we can get some glue. There we go. So apply double glue, just spread it round. It's like a bus service, it's all coming at once. Now I've warmed the car up a bit before I started this, because all windows were steamed up and obviously it was stone cold, so run it about. I went to thought I'd go on a trip to little shopping trip to Lidl. So that's our adhesive spread all over. I'll give that a while to tack off. There we go, and just put that down. So I need to put my rubber on. And we're ready to apply it to the screen. So I've had to start the engine again because the windows were starting to steam up. So I've got another piece of tissue, just wipe it off, make sure we're all good, and then we need to orientate this correctly. And we made a mark, but there's a notch for the top, so we just apply that like so. It says leave it for 30 seconds, so we'll start counting down 30 seconds. Oops. What I'll do is I'll apply a bit of tape as well, and it's about in the right place. I'll just go out and look and see if I've got my mark. Probably a little bit to the right. Fell off, so I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try get some tape on it to hold it in place. A bit of parcel tape works. Let's quickly step outside, make sure it's in the right spot. And it's a little bit too low. Bit higher. Yeah, and that's about in the right position. Bit of a faff, but get there in the end. Yep, right, that's in the right spot. So I'm going to leave that. I don't know whether you can see that, so apologies if you can't see too well. It's coming up to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's starting to get dark, so what I'll do, I'll leave that, and it says leave for at least, well, I'll read the instructions. You're supposed to hold it for 30 seconds on the windscreen, but I've just put some tape on just to keep it in place. And it says allow the adhesive to set for 15 minutes before attaching the mirror to the button or adjusting the mirror. So I'll probably leave it a bit longer. I'll leave it overnight most likely, and I'll come back to you when I'm ready to reattach this. It's now the next morning. Thought I'll give it a time for the glue to cure overnight, so I'll just unlock it. Get inside. Should be able to do this one-handed. So if I've got this right, it should just oh, well, that's not worked. So this glue's absolutely useless. So fortunately that's what I call a big fat fail. Well, the mistake I made was not using this mesh. I should have used that, and that's why, probably why the glue's not set properly. So I'll try it all over again. I'll cut the mesh to fit this button. I've cleaned it all up. I've cleaned that, and I've cleaned the glass, so we should be good to go. We need to give it a bit of probably a bit of glue residue. Fortunately, my little mark is still there. So I'll try this all again. I'll do it off camera. My dash cam's just dropped off, but we won't worry about that at the moment. So I'll try it again. I'm going to do it off camera. Okay, I've tried again. I got it in about the right spot, and I'll leave that, and hopefully that should it should stick this time. So I'll come back to you when I'm ready to put the mirror on. So it's quite a few hours later. I thought I'll just give it time for the glue to set. Hopefully it's worked this time. So I just pull this tape off. Alright, let's see. Yep, that's glue's set. It's not moving about. So here we go. It's a moment of truth. I'll see if I can get this on. Which might be a bit easier said than done. Here we go. Oh, it's a bit hard to do this one-handed. There we go. Yes, we have a success this time. So I'll just adjust the mirror, and yeah, I call that a confirmed fix. So yeah, remember, always use the mesh in the kit. You can't just stick it on without the mesh. So I'm pleased with how well that's turned out. I'm sorry about the lighting. So yep, confirmed fix. And solid as anything. That'll last another 25 years at least, I'm hoping. So that wraps it up for this video. Hope you enjoyed this one. So please remember to like, subscribe, share, ring that notification bell. You get notified when one of my videos comes out. Questions and comments, you know where to put them. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see thee.